Chinoiserie, an exquisite dialogue between East and West, was born from a fascination with faraway lands and imperial splendor. It is a decorative style that tells a story of trade, travel, and transformation. Within its painted panels and gilded finishes lies an invitation to step into a world where fantasy met refinement, and artistry transcended borders. Emerging in 17th and 18th century Europe, chinoiserie represented more than imitation, it was admiration transformed into art. European designers, enamored by Chinese porcelain, lacquer, and silk, reinterpreted these motifs through their own romantic imagination. The result was a style that blended European luxury with Eastern mystique, creating interiors that glowed with worldly sophistication. Color in chinoiserie interiors is both poetic and precise. Soft celadone greens, imperial blues, and coral reds mingle with touches of gold and ivory. These hues evoke the delicate beauty of Chinese ceramics and silk paintings, bringing warmth and opulence to every room they grace. The palette whispers luxury without shouting. No chinoiserie room is complete without its painted walls, masterpieces of landscape, architecture, and fantasy. Delicate birds soar over pagodas, flowers bloom beside winding rivers, and mythic creatures dance among clouds. Each mural becomes a window into an imagined Orient, a story told in brushstrokes and gilt that breathes life into the walls. Chinoiserie interiors are steeped in texture and technique. Lacquered furniture, polished to a mirror sheen, reflects candlelight like liquid gold. Gilded frames and trims catch the eye, adding layers of depth and drama. These materials embody a rich sensuality, craftsmanship elevated to the level of poetry in wood, metal, and resin. Patterns in chinoiserie design are never arbitrary, they tell stories through symbolism. Peacocks represent dignity, dragons embody power, and lotus flowers speak of purity. Every curve and flourish holds meaning, inviting those who enter to look closer, to linger longer, and to lose themselves in the quiet opulence of design. Chinoiserie furniture, often European in structure but Eastern in soul, exudes a theatrical elegance. Curved legs, lacquered panels, and inlaid motifs give each piece the air of a collected treasure. Whether it's a gilded commode or a bamboo-inspired chair, the furniture turns functionality into fascination, luxury you can live with. Textiles in chinoiserie interiors add softness to their grandeur. Hand-embroidered silks, damasks, and brocades shimmer with subtle luster, their threads woven with birds, flowers, and scrolls. Draped over canopies, hung as curtains, or used as wall coverings, silk transforms light into texture, creating a world both intimate and regal. Porcelain, the heart of chinoiserie, carries its story across centuries. Blue and white vases, ginger jars, and delicate figurines serve as emblems of refinement and global trade. Displayed on mantels or clustered on lacquered consoles, these pieces anchor the ethereal with tangible beauty, cool, smooth, and infinitely elegant. Chinoiserie's motifs bring the serenity of nature into the home. Floral vines twist across wallpaper, birds perch on branches, and bamboo motifs frame doorways. This botanical romance turns interiors into eternal gardens, where every surface blooms in quiet splendor. Nature, stylized and eternal, becomes both muse and companion. Pagodas, those tiered, sculptural silhouettes, are icons of chinoiserie design. They crown mirrors, appear in wallpaper scenes, and inspire lamp bases. Symbolizing spiritual ascent and architectural grace, pagodas add a sense of structure and movement to interiors, merging geometry with mythology in one elegant flourish. Mirrors framed in gold, etched with Oriental motifs, play with light and illusion. They multiply candlelight and amplify the room's sense of grandeur, reflecting both beauty and fantasy. In chinoiserie interiors, mirrors are more than decoration, they are portals that expand space, creating endless reflections of opulence. While inspired by exoticism, chinoiserie remains rooted in European order. Its beauty lies in the balance between fantasy and formality. Symmetrical arrangements, paired objects, and proportional furniture ground the exuberance of pattern and color, ensuring that every element sings in harmony rather than chaos. At its core, chinoiserie captures the Western dream of the East, a poetic reinterpretation rather than an authentic depiction. It was Europe's way of celebrating the unknown, transforming distant inspiration into a language of luxury. The exotic became accessible, the unfamiliar became fashionable, and imagination became the ultimate ornament. Today, chinoiserie is finding its place once more in modern interiors. Designers blend antique murals with minimalist architecture, lacquered furniture with marble floors, and porcelain vases with contemporary art. The result is a dialogue between centuries, a testament that true beauty never fades, it merely evolves. Chinoiserie's power lies not in grandeur alone, but in its subtlety. A delicately hand-painted crane on a cabinet door, or a gilded bamboo frame catching afternoon light, these details whisper refinement. In a world of mass production, such touches remind us of the luxury of the handmade and the human. Historically, chinoiserie adorned royal palaces and country manors alike. Today, its motifs find new expression in private residences and boutique hotels. Whether in a grand dining hall or a cozy reading nook, its timeless allure transforms spaces into poetic sanctuaries of artful living. Creating a chinoiserie-inspired space is about balance. Too much ornamentation can overwhelm, too little, and the magic is lost. The secret lies in curating textures and tones, mixing aged gold with muted silk, porcelain blues with natural woods, to achieve that perfect harmony between history and modernity. Chinoiserie interiors invite us to slow down and appreciate beauty as narrative. They remind us that luxury is not only about opulence, but about meaning, about stories painted in color and carved in wood. To live within chinoiserie is to live surrounded by art, history, and imagination intertwined. In the end, chinoiserie remains more than a style, it is a sentiment. It speaks softly of empire, artistry, and aspiration. Its walls may shimmer with gold and jade, but its soul lies in the whisper of connection, between cultures, between centuries, between beauty and belief. A timeless echo of elegance, reborn in every era.